Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taffy and today I'm going to be talking about how to be more confident. So if you're interested in watching this video, then stay tuned. Right, before we start, I just have to put a disclaimer out there. I am by no means an expert in this topic. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience and just what has worked for me, and that's pretty much it. So here we go, guys. The first thing that you need to do for you to be more confident in yourself is take a moment each day to appreciate yourself. Value yourself. Tell yourself something that you like about yourself, right? Every morning, when you wake up, when you're getting ready for work, for school, whatever it may be, when you're on the bus, the train, when you're driving to work, just take a moment to say to yourself, I am kind, I am beautiful, I am accomplished, I am this, I am that, whatever it is. Take a moment to tell yourself that. Remind yourself how good you are. That will make you confident. Because if all you ever do is just bring yourself down by telling yourself all the negative things about yourself, then you know what? You're not going to be confident in yourself. You're going to lose your confidence because you're always putting yourself down. So if someone else seems to confirm whatever negative thoughts that you have in your mind, then guess what? You're just going to be a wreck. You're not going to be confident at all. So yeah, do that. I know that it's hard, or it might sound weird to some people, like, oh, you want to compliment yourself, but guess what? That's the reality of life. This is the life we live in. If you're not going to be complimenting yourself, then who is, right? You can't expect other people to do something that you in turn do not do. So you have to take that moment to appreciate yourself. Trust me, it will brighten up your day. It will lift you up, and you'll feel better about yourself, looking at the positive side and not just the negative side. Which brings me to my next point, which is you have to face your fears. Expose yourself to situations that you find to be scary, those situations that make you feel less confident about yourself, whether it could be giving a presentation, whether it's just public speaking in front of a huge crowd, whatever it might be. For me, it was filming a YouTube video. Putting up the YouTube video was one of the scariest things I had to do in my life, because especially the type of videos I'm prepared to make. Weight loss journey, putting myself out there. I was so afraid of backlash, criticism, what people might say about me. But guess what? I did it. I did the first step, which is I told myself some things that I appreciated about myself, and I just said, you know what? I'm just going to face my fears and I'm going to do it. And guess what? I did it. Once you do that, once you face your fears, you know what? You probably just find out that it was all in your head. You never know, right? The worst that can happen to you is people can just say no to you, or you can just lose. But guess what? You just have to get up and try again. If it's an interview, if it's a job interview, if it's a job that you want and you see your resume matches what they want, but it's a huge company and you're so afraid, do not be afraid. Face your fears. There's nothing wrong with that. Give yourself a pat on the back if you do something good. Just face your fears, There's nothing wrong with that. The least they can do is say no, as I said before. And just pick yourself up and to try again. And the more you try something, it becomes less scary for you and you become more confident. And the more you try something as well, you might actually find that it's actually not that bad. You were just being scared because you'd never done it before. It's like bungee jumping or whatever it is. You're scared before you do it, but after you've done it, you're like, wow, I can do that again. See? Because you're more confident in yourself. So that's point number 2. Now I'm going to talk about point number 3. Ready for this one, guys? It's a big one. surround yourself with positive people. Get rid of those negative Nancy's. We all have them in our lives, whether it's like at home, whether it's at work, at school, whatever it may be. We have friends, relatives, whatever, who are so negative. They always want to point out the bad things, like, oh, you know, you're not doing this right, or you're not doing that right. They never say if you do something right, they're just like, oh, whatever. They never point out the good things. It's just, oh, and whenever there's a negative thing that they have to point it out, right? Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about, right? We all have those in our lives. So my suggestion is maybe try to surround yourself with people who are more positive, who are positive influences in your life, and do not tend to spend more of your time with negative Nancy's, because you are going to become negative yourself, and that's not a good feeling. Once you're negative, you're not going to be confident in yourself. All you're going to see is the bad side of things, and that's not a good way of thinking. That's not a good way to live your life. You're just not good in that situation, right? Okay, yeah. So another factor that I would like to point out on how to become more confident in yourself is exercising. I know this might be a little weird one, but I find if you exercise before that big interview, before that big speech you want to give, whatever it is, you feel a lot happy because of the hormones that you're producing that make you feel happy, right? So you feel a lot happy and you feel a lot more calm, which I think in turn makes you be more confident. I'm not talking about that aggressive exercising where your body will start aching before you even start what you want to do. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like a regular exercise. Just go jogging for a little bit, or on the treadmill a little, whatever it is. Just do something that will make you feel happy. It clears your mind because you're not thinking about anything when you're exercising, right? You're just on top of it, like exercising. That's what's on your mind. So it does clear your mind. It helps you calm down, and when you're less stressed, you're more likely to be more confident. And the last point I have for you guys is you have to fake it till you make it, and that's a big one, guys. So that's proved to work for me a lot of times. When you're faking it, people can't really know if that's really how confident you are or if you're just faking it. They don't really know, right? So it's up to you, and the more you do it, it's like practicing being confident. The more you practice anything, you get better at it, and you know what, you'll be an expert. Sometimes if you fake it, you end up actually feeling confident. You don't have to fake it anymore. You really are just confident. And that's a good one, right? If you're gonna go, say, as I mentioned before, to an interview, things that I think will probably work for a lot of people to look as if you're confident is if you maintain eye contact. It's a really big one here, right? People don't want someone who's gonna be looking down, doing all sorts of stuff when they're in an interview. They will need to see your face, right? You can tell from someone's eyes if they're being genuine or not. So that's a big one, and I truly believe you can just do it. Just give yourself that time. Just right? And just maintain eye contact. Just make sure you're not fidgeting a lot, playing with stuff, playing with your hands, playing with the pen. Things like that can be a little distracting, and people might think you're not being confident, even if you are, right? And just maintain good posture as well. Those 3 things I believe will make you look more confident, and you actually feel more confident when you practice these things. Yep. So those are the 5 factors that I have for you guys for feeling more confident, whether it may be at school, at work, or just in your life in general. And try it out, see if it works, and let me know in the comment section when you try it out, right? That was it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little different from my other weight loss videos, but I had fun making this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, I'll see you in my next video. Leave a comment down below, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.